Welcome to my YouTube channel, Learn with Meenakshi. Hello guys, hope everyone is doing good. And if you're new to my channel, do subscribe. To watch my previous videos, I'll share the link in the description. Do check it out. In this video, I'll be discussing about what is commerce and its hindrances. Hindrances refers to problems, obstacles. So what are the problems, obstacles of commerce and what is the solution for that? What is remedies? How to remove this hindrances? Let's begin the video without taking much time. Let's see the meaning of commerce. Commerce includes two activities. One is trade. The next is aids to trade. As you know, trade refers to buying and selling of goods and services. Aids to trade. Aids refers to assist or to help. So commerce includes two activities. One is trade and aids to trade. In the upcoming video, I'll share the classification of commerce. In that, we'll discuss about trade and aids to trade briefly. Students, commerce includes all those activities which are directly or indirectly connected with distribution of goods so that it could reach to the ultimate consumers for consumption purpose. Industry refers to processing of goods or production of goods. So it is a production side and commerce is a distribution side. So commerce helps the industries and it connects the producer and the consumer. It acts as a link to connect the producer and the consumers. So commerce plays a role only after the production. Before the production is the industry side. After the production, which is a distribution work, so that the products could be reached to the consumers. This activity is done by commerce. So commerce is a service, is facilitating a service side distribution of goods to the consumers. It is done after the production. Students, commerce provides a link between producer and the consumer. The producer is producing the goods at one place and the consumers are scattered over the world. So it is a link which connects the producer and the consumers. Commerce facilitates free flow of goods and services. Students, I hope the meaning of commerce is clear to you. It includes two activities, trade and aids to trade, and it helps to connect the producer and the consumer. It is a distribution side and it helps for the free flow of goods and services from producer to the consumer. Let's see the hindrances of commerce. What are the hindrances of commerce or business, we can say, and how these hindrances, obstacles are removed by business. Let's see the hindrances and its solution for that. The first hindrance of commerce is hindrance of person. Hindrance of person is removed by middlemen, the chain of middlemen, which includes retailers, wholesalers and agents. Now we should know who is very close to the consumers in the market. Whether the producer is close to the consumers in the market? No. It is of course the retailers, wholesalers and agents who are in close contact with the consumers in the market. These middlemen know very well the taste and preferences of their locality consumers. So the manufacturer, the producer do not know the place or the face of the consumers, but with the help of these persons, these middlemen, the manufacturer can collect some informations regarding the taste, preferences, what do the consumers like to have in their products. So these middlemen actually helps the manufacturer to know the consumers taste and preferences. So what all new things can be brought in the products will be provided by the middleman. Information will be provided by the middleman. So these middlemen act as a connecting link between the producer and the consumer. Middlemen are those persons who act as a connecting link between the producer and the consumers, so that producer can know the more information of their consumers. The next hindrance is hindrance of place. I repeat, hindrance of place. Have you ever thought a product which is used by you is produced where? Yes, of course. It is produced at one center of the world, and the consumers are spread across the country, across the world, throughout the world. And how these produced goods are being distributed to our locality? Yes, it's possible through transportation. Transportation includes, yes, roadways, airways, waterways and railways. With this help of transportation, the products which have been produced at one center of the world are brought to the place of consumers for consumption person. So now tell me, the hindrance of place is removed by? Yes, absolutely right. It is through transportation. The next point is hindrance of time. Hindrance of time is removed by warehouses. First, we should know what is the meaning of warehouse. It is a storage house, or you can call as a godown, where the manufacturer store their products in anticipation that whenever there is a demand for their product, they will distribute to different regions so that consumer can have it. So warehouses are godowns or storage house used by the manufacturer to store their products. Now, the manufacturer will continue their production. They will not stop it. They produce it, they store it in the warehouse. Whenever there is a demand, they supply in the market. Now, as a consumer, we buy the product when there is a necessity to buy, or when we have a money and time to shop the products, or a desire, willingness to buy the products. Do the manufacturer wait for that? No. He produces it, he keeps in the warehouses, and as such the demand arises in the market, he supplies it. So, hindrance of time is removed by warehouses. Let's move on with the next point. Hindrance of risk of loss. If you are a businessman, as I do, risk is an important factor you would face in business. Without risk, can you expect the profit or gains? No, it is not possible. So, risk of loss is a problem for the businessman. The losses may arise due to theft, fire, accident and floods. We cannot predict these such things in our business. So if these things happens, obviously our business will suffer a loss. So to cover this loss, we can take an insurance for the goods which we produce. Let's move on to the next point, students. Hindrance of knowledge. If you are a businessman, you are producing the products. Do you produce the product and keep in the warehouse? That's it, your job is done? No. You do the advertisement of the product. Why do you choose an advertisement or promotion method? Yes, if you don't do the advertisement of the product, the public will not come to know what the product is being produced by a company. And what is the new arrival? The products being launched in the market this week or this month. So you have to advertise and have to communicate the new products which are launching in the market. This could be useful for the people, right? So hindrance of knowledge is overcome or removed with the help of advertising and communication. As a consumer, if I watch television, I come to know, oh, this product has been launched by such company. I must try this product, right? Have you ever thought of this? Yes, I do even think that if there is a new product in the market, let's try this and see how it works. So likewise, so advertisement and communication of a new launch of a product in the market is must. So hindrance of knowledge is removed by advertisement and communication. Let's see the next hindrance. It is hindrance of exchange. How does this trade take place? Yes, trade refers to buying and selling of goods. How do you purchase or buy a product? By paying money for that, right? So money is a medium of exchange which helps for the buying and selling of any products and services. If you make the payment right over the shop counter, the shopkeeper gives you the product, right? So hindrance of exchange is removed by money. With the help of money, hindrance of exchange has been removed. Let's see the next hindrance. It is hindrance of finance. Finance refers to money, and money is the lifeblood of any business. Without money, can we do any kind of work in business? No, we need paisa bhaiya. So finance have to be kept ready by the producer and trader when they produce the product. And if the producer and the trader do not find the money at the right time in the need, where they do rush it up? Yes, they go and avail the money, get the money from various financial institutions like banks, money lenders, etc. These money lenders, banks provide or transfer the funds to the business people so that they can function their business smoothly and effectively. So hindrance of finance has been removed with the help of financial institutions. Let's move on to the next point. It is hindrance of developing the exact product. Research and development, R&D. Research and development helps to produce or develop the exact product by the businessman so that he can satisfy the needs of the consumers. For example, I want to launch a pizza shop in my locality. Before shop gets open, what I do is I prepare pizzas at my home, different kind of pizzas at my home, and serve to my neighborhoods, which is I am undergoing a research activity. If my neighbors like the pizzas which I have prepared, then I am done. I'm going to open the shop in my locality. It's going to be a super duper hit. So anyhow, if you're producing a new product or during the course of the business, if you want to improve your products, you can go for research and development activity. So I'm going to open my pizza shop. Before that, I will be doing a research. If my neighbors, if my family like the pizza variety, I will open a shop in my locality, and further during the course of business I will launch new variety of pizzas too. So hindrance of developing the exact product is removed with the help of R&D, research and development. Let's move on with the next point. Hindrance of both selection and delivery at doorsteps. Have you ever done online shopping? Yes, online shopping is quite normal nowadays. Everything you order through online. You sit casually at home in front of your laptops and mobiles, and through one click, you place the order and shop the products. And this is possible with the help of e-commerce, electronic commerce. Commerce itself refers to buying and selling of goods and services, right? And it is done through electronic way. So e-commerce helps the consumer to select the products in various websites and place online orders and make the payment. You can make the payment once you receive the products, right, at your doorsteps. So online shopping is the remedy to remove the hindrances of selection and delivery at doorstep. Students, in this video I have discussed about commerce and hindrances of commerce. In the upcoming video I'll share the content related to classification of commerce. To watch my content, stay tuned to my channel. Do like, share and subscribe my channel. Press the bell icon so that whenever I post a video, you get the notification. Thanks for watching.